Yeah, so here we are with lesson number 3, in which we'll be considering scenario number 2. We did consider scenario number 1 in lesson number 2, and I got an interesting message from Professor Tukur of Maltech in Yola asking, when is lesson number 2 going to come up? I want to assume that he did enjoy lesson number 1, and of course we have prepared for you lesson number 2, and this is lesson number 3. In lesson number 2, we apply the 3-step process in scoring the OER repository with regard to scenario number 1. And at the close of this lesson number 3, you will be able to score scenario number 2 found in the OER repository of a university. In this case, we are using Abia State University as a hypothetical model based on the 8 collections. You should remember that the scoring is a 3-step process. And, we begin with going to the OER site of the university. We then click on the collections one by one. We go through the links, counting the number of active links to the full text, and then the last thing is that we score the collection. So Mr. Ahmed Chafe of Usmanu Danfodio University Sokoto asked, kindly clarify that project reports, theses and dissertations refer to full text of undergraduate and postgraduate students' works. Yes, that's what it means. It means, my dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, that all the theses, all the project reports of undergraduates, I'm sure in Usmanu Danfodio University, Sokoto must be almost like about 3 million now for undergraduate projects in all the departments over the years. So if you're able to get this and put a license on them, Creative Commons open license, then you can then take them to be OER and load your system with that. Or the same thing with thesis and dissertation. So that's what it means. We'll get back to the first step. As we said, we'll go to the university. That's Abia State University, one we had before. So we're going to click on this. We did that before. So I'm going to take you to the theoretical site for Abia State University for this scenario number 2. And that will be the practical part of the exercise. So as we said, go to the OER site of the university. That's step number 2. Let's do that. And as I said, we're going to take the hypothetical site. And then let's take the 2 one by one. Step 2 is click on the collections one by one, going through the links, counting the number of active links to full text. Yeah, so let's take this again to be, let me make it a little bit bigger. The site for Abia State University. Now, we'll take them one by one, the clusters, if you like, the collections. Let's take the books. So let's see what we have got here. Books. Yeah. So the ranker, that's you now, or myself, we counted 231 active links to full text non-copyrighted books. In other words, I will assume that each ranker will have tested all the links. Assume for the purpose of our training that the ranker has counted 231 links, active links to full text non-copyrighted books. So how will we score? The way we score is to come back to our table. You know that we entered 0, 0. Let's clean up the 0, 0 because we now have something quite nice. So we're looking at books now, and we have 231 books. So what will that score? You need to go to your scoring scheme. B is books. 1 to this 199, 200 to 230, 299 entries, making 2. So apparently this one is going to score. Let's see now. We have 231 active links. So we have, it's in this band here. So the score will be 2 for Abia State University. So we'll come up here and put a 2 here. All done. Simple as that. So let's get back. Let's take another collection. Let's take conference presentations, all of them together. Conference presentations, Abia State University. The ranker counted 2,367 active links to full, let me make this bigger so you will see, to full text conference presentations, full text. So the links will have to be active and they have to be full text to be that. So, but the ranker counted 232. So what will that be? We'll go back to here, conference presentations. This is it. Now, the maximum we are looking for here is 500 to be able to score 5. So above 500, score 5. So we'll go back to Abia State. Abia State, congratulations. You now scored a 5 in conference presentations. So we're going on to, let's see, what next? Let's go to courseware. The courseware, yes, courseware, what did we find? The ranker counted 306 active links to full text courseware. So how will Abia State University score? You come back to here, you look for courseware, program, full text lecture, journals, lectures, courseware, or different format. That's a G now. So you can see more than 500. We have 306 active links. Now 306 will be here. So the score for Abia State University will be 3. So you go back, it's still here. We'll go right up, go right up to Abia State University. That's a G. We give it 3. And then we come back to journal articles. Journal articles, how many? Abia State University. Oh, ranker counted 3,817 active links to full text open access, not copyrighted journal articles for the whole university. Mind you again, this is for the whole university. In other words, keep your OER site as it is, but extract aggregate them for the purpose of ranking. So it's easier for the ranker. You will agree with me, dear ranker, dear participants at this training, that if we just left the universities the way they, is variegated, is different from one university to the other, the way they are laid out, different platforms, different. If I then have to ask us to be looking for where journal articles are, where this is going to be really problematic. That is why we are making it in this format, and it's trailblazing, I tell you. So, long grammar. Now, let's go back to our rank, our scoring. 317 active journal articles. So, let's see what we have. Journal articles. Of course, the maximum is 500, so it has to be conference presentations. Yeah, that's a D now, so it's 5. Score is 5. So we go up here to give journal articles 5. I hope I'm right with this number. Yes, 5 journal articles. So let's say go back to this. We've done journal articles. Let's go to lecture notes. It will be interesting to see what the lecture notes count is. Ranker counted 113 active links to full text non-copyrighted lecture notes. Of course, many of our lecturers at this time will not want to be releasing their lecture notes, but over time we will get there. So 113 active lecture notes. Let's see what that can score. Lecture notes will be, so you can see this thing, there's no big deal there. Lecture notes, yeah, that's the C. Oh, I missed C with D, so I'm going to change that. So we're 1 and something, so it's here, it's 1 mark for C, and then the D is the one that is the journal article that so this one is 5 and this one is 1. That's it. So let's get back to our scoring. We've done journal articles, we've done lecture notes. Let's look at project reports and thesis, the one that Mr. Ahmed Chaffel asked a little while ago. So for project reports and thesis, you can see 4,307 for the whole of the university. 4,307 on the graduate, postgraduate, thesis, project reports, everything. So let's go to Abia State University to score project reports. Yeah, that's it. That's the F. Budget report. So, oh, we're looking at 5,000 here, by the way. So it's 4,000. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, it's 4,307. So we are here. We are here. So it's 4 here. So that's it. So F is 4. F is 4. So let's go back to here. We have done project report. Let's look at videos. Let's look at videos. How many videos? 114 videos for the whole of the university. Okay, that's what the ranker counted. So we'll go to videos, 114, full text box. Videos, please note the number, that's E. That's 1 and something, so it's 1 here. That's it, 1. So Abia State University will give you 1 here. And then the last one is H. H will then be like this. The others, that's all the others that are not, that do not fall into this category. That will be 815 active links to other non-copyrighted OER. So let's go to here. Others, yeah, that's it. So look again, we have 815 here, maximum 500 to score. So we're going to get a 5 for Abia State University. So yeah, we're going to go up right here, 5. So that's it. That's how the thing is scored. But you see, it's not as easy as this, because you are going to go through the links and ensure that you count the ones that are active. At the close of this training, all of us will have to decide whether these values are not too high for a start. I think looking at this thing, looking at what the university have been able to do, I'm quite impressed, but we can start by lowering these figures. And then by the next round of ranking, when all the universities will have moved well, the momentum will have been gathered, we can start raising these values. So we'll decide. I'm going to send the questionnaire out maybe tomorrow, for us to look at, and the most frequently occurring, that's the modal choice, will be what will be taken on. So what's next? So what's next for us to look at what we did, the summary of the process. We went to the OER site. That's for scenario number 2. We clicked on the collections one by one, and then we looked at the links. Although we didn't, we just assumed that the ranker will have looked at the links, and then we scored each of them. So that will be it for lesson number 2. This is my email contact. You might wish to send me a mail or send me a text like Professor Tukur did. Mr. Ahmed Chafe sent me, I'm sorry if I've not pronounced your name correctly, please pardon me, sir, from Usmanu Danfodio University. Send me an email. So if you have anything, let's know. Thank you for your attention. See you lesson number 3. Lesson number 3, by the way, will be in session, in the next session. And that was going to be one where you transfer all these your scores to the master ranking site. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. So see you then. For now, it is bye from me, Peter Okebukola.